person or any class, community, or any persons or being to damage or destruction of any property or seek to prevent or defeat by violence or by other lawful means the execution or disobedience of any such law or of any lawful authority is linked to offense and liable to imprisonment for term of There's no evidence in the court that was tendered, but the witnesses in support of this charge. In totality, I therefore find that the prosecution has not proved all the charges against the accused persons given by law, and I proceed to acquit them under section 256. Any security deposited in court will be released to the accused.
The charges mainly related to allegations that Mheshimiwa and his security on a certain date in May did two things. One was incitement and two was malicious damage. And thirdly, obstruction. The background of the whole issue was related to Mheshimiwa's complaints about the adverse effects of the quarry on his constituents, including deaths, injuries, and environmental degradation. And our case, therefore, our defense case was therefore to say that his complaints annoyed the people who are running that business in the manner that was prejudicial to the residents and his constituents. And the charges were fabricated so as to discourage him from complaining about the improprieties in the quarry. And that the allegation of obstruction, the allegation of incitement, the allegation of malicious damage were all false. We are therefore very glad that we were able to demonstrate and show to the court, and that the court agreed with us that they were all false. And we maintain our position that indeed there was no basis to have charged the Mheshimiwa and his security. All these were meant to discourage him from doing his work as an MP, representing his constituents, and complaining on their behalf when they are prejudiced. We want to express gratitude at the ability of the court to conduct this trial independently and to arrive at an influenced decision. We would not readily say the same about the prosecution and the way they agreed to bring this case, to maintain this case over the so many years we've been here. We thank God for the results that we have achieved.
Today we are happy and glad that the court has agreed with us that these charges were fraud and they were false, and the Mheshimiwa and his security team have been vindicated that indeed he was doing his right work as an area MP, protecting his people. That's why he was elected. We are grateful to the court that the case has come to an end.
This has been a long journey. I must say, this was the first time in my life that I was arrested and I slept in the cell. The matter goes back. My constituency, there was a quarry being mined by blasting. I maintain, as a conservator, that blasting is also practical, is something banned inside residential areas because it has a very big impact on people and their property. And blasting was being done, and people died out of that blasting. A lot of property was damaged out of that blasting. And as an area member of parliament, I had nothing else to do other than to protest on their behalf. I was arrested in the most dehumanizing conditions, put in the dirtiest cells, but I bore with it and I'll bear with it again for the defense of my people. I must note that the owners of the quarry were the powerful people in the government, and they were able to do that, and I must say, influence my being charged for the purpose of silencing me. And this is the worst misuse of the judicial system to solve, to show power by those who were the powers that be. And I must note that we have a new government, and the thing of all the things which the current government has done, it has not gone that direction, which is a heinous direction of using the court and the judicial system to solve these problems or to show power on things which should not be done. I did say that I have confidence that the judiciary will set me free. I did say like that. We were standing something down there, and it has come to pass. It has been a long journey, and nobody has influenced it, and I had no doubt in the judiciary, and they have arrived at a fair judgment on this matter, which I did no crime at all.
And I'm much grateful. I don't have anything to say. I'm well the way the case have been done. I'm so grateful with the judiciary, the way